In the last video we have seen the introduction of multiplexer. What is multiplexer and what is the logic diagram of multiplexer? What are the types of what are the different configurations available in the multiplexers, like 2:1 mux, 4:1 mux, 8:1 mux, and what is the relation between inputs and the select line. In this video we are going to study the design of multiplexer. The designing of 8:1 multiplexer using 4:1 multiplexer means we have to design 8:1 mux. For 8:1 mux we know 8 inputs are there, 1 output, and the select lines are 2 raised to 3 is equals to 8. So, 3 select lines. So, 3 select lines, 8 inputs and 1 output. So, same working of 8:1 multiplexer we have to perform with the help of 4:1 multiplexer. So, for designing of 8:1 mux using 4:1 mux, how many select lines are required? 3 select lines. How many multiplexers are required? 2 multiplexers. 4:1 mux के कितने multiplexer लगेंगे? 2 4:1 multiplexer. So, design 2 4:1 mux. For 4:1 mux, we know that 4 inputs, 4 inputs, we are calling it as I0, I1, I2, I3, 2 select lines. Okay, we are calling it as S0 and S1, 2 select lines. We know that 2 4:1 multiplexers are required for designing of 8:1 multiplexer. So, one more 4:1 mux we need to write 4:1 mux having next 4 inputs, that is I4, I5, I6 and I7. We know that this is the strobe input, or we are calling it as enable. This is used for, we have seen in the last video that this enable input or strobe input is used for 2 purposes. One is for enabling the IC and second for the cascading purpose. So, here we are going to make use of this enable input. We know that there are 2 select lines for 4:1 multiplexer. We will make common these 2 select line for these 2 multiplexers, 4:1 mux and 4:1 mux. But we are designing 8:1 mux. So, how many select lines are required for 8:1 mux? We know that 3 select lines are required, that is S2, S1, S0. These 2 select lines we have already selected, that S0 and S1, which is common between these 2 multiplexers. Now, this is the output Y. We know that S2, instead of writing the output, we will write the combination of 3 bit digits, 3 bit combination starting from 0 0 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now, this S1 S0 will vary for 4 times, 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1. Similarly, it will vary for again for second time 4 times, that is 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1. So, these 2 select lines will vary from 0 0 to 1 1 for this multiplexer and for this multiplexer. Now, if you will observe this S2, if you observe S2, you can observe that S2 is 4 times 0 and 4 times 1, and whenever we need to enable an IC, we require a 0. We know that this is active low, means by it is by default whenever a 0 is applied to the input, this bubble invert the input and 1 is applied to the multiplexer. So, one logic we can construct here that this is S3, okay, S2, 3 select lines, S0, S1 we have already used, this is S2. So, S2 is 0 for 4 times. So, whenever we need to enable the first IC, S2 will be 0 and 1 for 4 times. So, this S2 will be inverted with the help of a NOT gate and applied to the second IC. Okay. Now, both the outputs of multiplexer should be applied to an OR gate, we know that the output of OR gate is when any one of the input is high, output is high. So, this is the output Y. In this way you can design 8:1 mux using 4:1 mux. Suppose I have to select any one of, I will select one based on the select line, I will select one input. Suppose S2, S1, S0, these are the select line. I have to select the fifth input I5. For that we know that the binary number is 101 is 5. Okay, so I5 should be selected in the output if the select lines are 1, 0, 1. So, first of all we will see 0, 1, 0, 1, but before going to see the 0, 1, first we have to observe the MSB. The MSB bit is 1. If MSB bit is 1 means S2 is inverted over here, means whatever the select lines we are going to select the output in the from the second multiplexer, not from the first multiplexer, as the value of S2 is 1. As we have seen, 4 times it is 0, 4 times 1. If it is 4 times 0, then it will select for the first multiplexer. If it is 4 times 1, then it will select for the second multiplexer. Here S2 is 1 means it will select the second multiplexer. From the second multiplexer it is 0, 1. So, 0, 1 means 0, 0, 0, 1 is the second input. So, 0, 1, this is 0, 0, this is 0, 1. 0, 1 is the second input, it will be virtually connected to this output. Here you are getting 1, that is 0, 1, 0 XOR 0 OR with 1 is 1. In this way input 5 is applied to the output, means the 4:1 multiplexer is working like an 8:1 multiplexer. In this way you can design any of the configuration like 4:1 mux using 2:1 mux, 16:1 mux using 8:1 mux. Like this you can design the multiplexer. Thank you for watching the video.